Good afternoon, Steve. How are you doing, sir?
Really well, thank you. So we're here
Yeah.
to talk about Peter and Friends.
Yeah, Peter and Friends. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's it. And I would like to say that I've got lots of friends, and it's nice to keep in contact with each other and talk.
Yeah, so this book was especially about COVID
Yeah,
and the experiences that people had.
yeah. Well, I think COVID has given people two experiences. It's given people positive outlooks of life, and it's also given people not so positive. The not so positive things of like people's been separated, isolated in their homes, have to go on Zoom sometimes. Clubs shut, pubs shut, shops shut, colleges shut, and schools shut, and it's made people, some people, really depressed and sort of out of sorts, because it affected a lot of my mental health, and it's affected a lot of my friends' mental health. But the positive side is that all us guys have kept in contact with each other and kept talking to each other. It might be over the phone, it might be on Zoom, it might be on different things, but at least we've kept in contact with each other, and we've tried to give each other confidence as much as possible. So I think that's the positive side, and we've still done things in life, even though it's been tough. We've still sort of carried on pushing on.
Yeah, so that's the main reason why you asked everybody to do this book.
Yeah, that's why I asked everyone to do it, because everyone's got different experiences from this terrible pandemic. Yeah, because it's been because it was a shock for everyone's system, because no one's gone through that things before. People's been through wars and things, but this country, when that first hit here, it was quite a shock for everybody.
Yeah, and so for people with learning disabilities or intellectual disabilities they use in Germany.
Yeah.
So what experiences did they have about the negatives?
Well, this is it. Well, that's the thing I like to say. I mean, because the trouble is, Steve, I mean, a lot of people without learning disabilities said it affected them all, which is true. But I still say it affected people with learning disabilities even 10 times worse. Because, like, people suffered a lot of anxiety from it. People couldn't sleep. Because my own experiences, I used to walk about all night when it first came out. You think you're going to die. You think you're not going to wake up in the morning. It's quite scary. And a lot of my friends went through the same thing. They said that they was pleased to see the daylight when it first came out, because everyone thought they was going to die from it, because it is really serious complaint. And so it has affected a lot of people learning disabilities even 10 times worse.
Especially people who don't have accessible information about COVID.
No, this is it. And but sometimes people can't read signs,
yeah.
or they can't, or no one's. Or sometimes people don't get any support. I mean, I only get 2 days a week, but I'm lucky to get that, because there's people out there who don't get no support, and my girlfriend don't get no support. So it's even worse for people who don't get no support, and it's even more harder.
So before you introduce our presentation, what would you tell the people with intellectual disabilities in Germany about COVID? Something positive.
Well, the positive thing to look at is keep in contact with each other. Keep going on Zoom if you can. I know that everyone can't go on Zoom because it cuts off. Try and get in touch with each other by phone. All sort of thing, all try to, like, if you've got key workers or staff, try and get them to write letters or send messages out so you know you're all right. As long as someone knows you're all right, even if it's a phone call, to let people know you'll be all right, and try and think positive that one day we will come out of COVID.
Brilliant. Thank you, Pete.
That's all right.